So, beautiful souls, we're talking about the archangels and their roles. According to the doctrine of this trainer that was training us to become medium. Now, like I told you, that she was also trying to convince us deeply to embrace archangel, apparently archangel, which is not an archangel. I can confirm again and confirm again. I am connected to my higher self and to my spirit guides now more than ever. I get my information from there, not from somewhere else. So, and I can confirm you, that is not an archangel. That is a fallen one. It was an archangel. It is a fallen. Among the fallen, there were also some archangels, just like there were some cherubims and seraphims. No, seraphims were not. I don't think. No, I'm not getting it. Cherubim, like the devil itself was a cherubim, although there is a lot of contradiction that it was a seraphim. No, a seraph. A seraph is in singular. A seraph, he was not a seraph. He was a cherubim. But yet still very well respected and very well trained and strong. So that's why he dared to challenge the glorious throne. Now I'm not referring to the Christian doctrine. I'm referring to my confirmation with my spirit. So my confirmation with my spirit might sometimes contradict the Christian belief and religion, and sometimes might match, or a little bit to some extent. But I'm not embracing any doctrine here, any earthly doctrine here, except for only what I'm getting from my soul. Also, my higher self told me I'm not a soul. A soul is another kind of creation, if you want to call it creation. And I am different from that kind of creation. For the glorious throne, the absolute source, God, He creates, it releases, it extracts. It is different. So, for a human soul, for the earthling, for example, they were created, they were taken from the source and created as a soul with the mission to explore life in a physical form. Whereas for some other entities, I will use that name for now, who are now in a human body, it is the spark of them, for they cannot be with a whole full size in the human body or any physical body at all. Raw energy, raw power. They were created to be as such. For example, today we are hearing that we have the star seeds from the other galaxies. We hear about that we have some earth angels. Let's talk about the earth angels in a human form now, assisting with the ascension. As they came here to bring divine light and high vibrational frequency to anchor in the world and high consciousness, as to assist with the shift. Those are not souls. At least the higher selves are not souls. Because they are angels, not souls. Souls are created as such. Like I said, taken directly from the source and created just as a soul with a purpose to explore life in the universe. Be it later they become, some become Pleiadian, some become Arcturian, some became Andromedan, some became Earthlings. Like I said, the earth angels who came here to assist, they were not created as souls to explore life in the galaxy. They were created as a family of God, for lack of better words, as a family of God, and they were given their names angels, for that matter as well, for lack of better words, for your understanding. No? So they are spirits. Now when an angel decides to manifest in a human body to come and help, be it on this planet or be it on other planets, because they are not only restricted to this planet. They are everywhere around the world, around the galaxy, around the cosmos, around the universes. In the assignment of the source of the absolute. So now let's talk about those who came on to Earth. Those who came to Earth and took a human body by birth, because they also can manifest a body just like that, by birth, because when you want to influence and put an end to the 3D matrix and to elevate the consciousness and everything for the shift, you have to be born as such. You have to come through that channel of reincarnation. So it is not enough when you just take a body and do things here and then. That's not how the game requires. It's a long story. So they were created as angels, and then this celestial being, an angel, celestial being, different from a soul that was created as a soul to explore life wherever. This celestial being, you can call it your higher self, the angel. Be it of whatever nature, be it the cherubs, because all types of angels came here. Because this time the source had to release also the seraphim to come, because this fight, this battle requires another caliber of soldiers, warriors. There are also different hierarchy in ranks in the angelic realm too. So there are angels who are softer and who are, I don't want to use that word, but I don't have any other word, who are not so stronger like the other ones, for that matter. You talk about the Archangel Michael, is a warrior of God. You talk about war, divine war, you for sure know Archangel Michael is taking the lead. Everywhere, it doesn't matter where. It's another warrior, another type of warrior than another angel. So the seraphim has to be also released today, this time. For who can really, because there are a lot of fallen ones who comes from the higher ranking of angelic realm, like the cherubim. To fight a cherubim, because a cherubim is also in, don't get me wrong, people, but that's a fact. It's more stronger, for that word. I don't want to use that word, but I don't know what word else to use. More stronger and more resilient and more than a normal ringing angel, or whatever for that matter. So for the one to deal with that strength of that cherub, although we're only the seraphim, who are higher, the seraphim and the archangels, who are higher before him. Also, when we are hearing that the archangels are lower than the cherubs, that is not true. The archangels are closer to the highest ranking is the seraphim, and then the archangels, and then the cherubs. And then it goes on, not vice versa. But this is another confusion as well that is being purposely have been put there. So, in order to fight these fallen angels, who are no more angels, who also don't possess their whole power as they did when they were angels, and also they don't have the power to manifest like the angels can, the seraphim has to be released. That's why some of the seraphim are walking the earth in a human form. So, as a seraphim angel in a human body, as a seraph angel in a human body, when you talk about your higher self, you don't refer to your higher self as a soul. You are a soul because your higher self releases a part of it to become a soul to be manifested. Those who are created with the intention to be manifested in a physical form are souls. Those who are not created to be manifested in a human form are entities for that matter, celestial beings. Among others, the angels were not created to be manifested in the body and to experience life. They just come to be manifested in the body for a divine purpose, via divine assignment only. So they are not souls, but the aspect of them living in a human body is a soul. You got it. We'll come back and we'll talk about the soul that is in the body from those angelic beings. Stay tuned.